and gentlemen, welcome back to episode, oh good lord, 66. We are on the third to last video at this point. We are having a celebration tonight. This is monumental. This is a big thing.
Yeah.
And it should be celebrated that there's hopefully, luckily, preferably only 2 more days before the bitch loses the good lord, the Divas title
Ding dong, the bitch is dead.
to Charlotte this Sunday at Night of Champions. This is the Smackdown Rundown.
Whee!
Alright, so we had Team Bad defeat Team PCB.
Boom.
We had Kofi Kingston defeat D-Von.
What?
We had Big Show defeat Cesaro. Kevin Owens defeated Dolph Ziggler. And The Shield defeated Seth Rollins and Sheamus.
Yay! At least I get to end on a yay.
We opened up with Seth doing his usual stuff, talking about how he's going to beat Sting, he's going to beat John Cena. And then, he gets to, he talks about how, a lot of people would think it's weird that the champion is teaming up with Mr. Money in the Bank to go into a tag team match in the main event.
A little bit strange.
Which makes sense, but he lives by the adage, keep your friends close, but your enemies closer.
Indeed he does.
And so this brings out Sheamus, and Sheamus is like, well, what side of that coin am I on? And he's like, it doesn't matter. And he's like, no, it does matter, because I can cash in at any time.
Isn't it you'd much rather have me as a friend than an enemy?
Yeah, and so don't make him his enemy. And then they kind of like spat back and forth a little bit, just causing some issues, leading into some potential dissension when they go into the main event.
Not ascension, people.
No,
not
dissension. Ascension was only on the show for a second.
That's fine though, that's all they needed.
Yeah. Then we had Team Bad, represented by the Night Dynasty, Paige and Becky Lynch. They took on the team of Naomi and Sasha Banks. The girls kicking off the show.
The bad bitches.
Really good match. You had Charlotte and Tamina in their respective corners, which was good. So moral support for both sides. But yeah, Paige is on this losing streak. She cannot pick up a win for the life of her.
She's depressed over the fake boyfriend angle on Double Divas.
I keep thinking they just misspelled your name. Kevin Scaff. Like, how do you get Scaff out of Hawk? I don't get it. But anyway.
That's the sound I make when I see that guy.
Scaff! Is it supposed to be scoff? Is that what it is? That's a medical condition.
No, the match was really, really good though.
It was very,
I appreciate
very good. The ladies are just continuously killing it, and it's great. But yeah, this was a very simple loss for Paige too. Like, there wasn't any significant damage done to her.
Yeah.
But the fact that Sasha jumps up on the apron when she's not the legal person causes enough of a distraction, even though
because Paige is fucking livid over Sasha Banks.
Yeah. Becky ends up pulling Sasha down, but it's enough of a distraction to allow Naomi to roll up Paige and get the win.
Mm-hmm.
And Paige is just pissed off at this point. Paige, she is, I don't know, it's weird seeing her on a losing streak. It's not...
She's been a pretty successful person ever since her inception.
Yeah.
Into the main roster.
Yeah, and it's very strange to see her on the losing side of things, but still, a great match by all the girls. Great technical stuff. Most of the match was run by Sasha and Becky.
Yeah, Becky took the brunt of the damage.
Yes.
She got worked over a good portion of the match before she got to tag in Paige.
Yes. And then we had a small recap of what happened on Raw with Neville, the Lucha Dragons, Stardust, and the Ascension. And Stardust did a small promo. I love the whole supervillain-esque feel of their promo. It's just, and when he does the rise,
he wrapped the Ascension into the thing. Like,
yeah.
His promo rhymed.
Yes.
So it's like MC Stardizzle.
Yeah. Okay.
And his boys, Connor Crush and Vsauce.
You came up with that way too. How long have you been thinking about that?
3 seconds ago.
I'm not sure what's scarier, the fact that you came up with that or if you would have like planned that out. I'm not sure which scenario.
Nope, did not plan that one out.
All right. But yeah, this is just setting up a little bit more tension for the 6-man tag. It's still funny when he rubs Connor's cheek because
Connor's smile.
We're trying so hard not to break character. It's great. Then we have the New Day come out with their picketing signs. They've got a petition now.
Wait for it. Booty!
They got a petition now. They are trying to save the mother of all of us. They're trying to save Mother Nature. Respect your mama. Kofi.
Damn straight.
Yeah, they have a petition. They're even gonna try and get the Dudleys to sign to try and end the violence or the poaching of tables. Table poaching is
they
not
even
okay.
mentioned that the petition was on a tiny table.
Yeah, it's a four corners made of wood. That's a tiny table. The Dudleys do not.
Kofi, quick table anatomy lesson. It actually needs legs.
You could put it on 2 tiny chairs. That'd make it a table.
Yeah, but they didn't. So still a clipboard.
It was a table with some assembly required.
It's like a baby table.
Baby table.
Legs haven't grown in yet.
The Dudleys did not sign the petition. Actually,
No.
D-Von broke the clipboard over his knee.
Broke the table.
And this
Baby table.
match was very short.
Yes.
Not a lot happened in this match.
D-Von was like beating up Kofi.
Yeah.
And then
Woods ended up causing a distraction.
D-Von gave Kofi his half of the 3D.
Yes. And then he hip tossed Xavier Woods into the ring, and then tossed Xavier Woods out, and was like trying to pick him back up for some reason.
Was grabbing his hair.
Okay. And
because if your hair is nappy,
you ain't happy. Then
why did I just quote Primetime?
I don't know. I finished it, so
Yeah.
you're welcome.
I guess. Couldn't bring myself
Yeah,
to do the whole
Kofi
thing.
ends up getting a roll up on D-Von.
Had the belt.
All the while,
He's pulling the belt.
Xavier Woods and Big E grab the table that's under the ring and run away with it.
Yeah.
They saved the one table that was out there.
Bubba tried to stop them initially.
Yes, he did.
He knocked Big E for a loop. He like hit him from halfway up the ramp into the side of the guardrail.
Yes. Yeah. He almost hit his head on one of those little LED boards.
Yeah, one of the little lights
Yeah.
they have down there.
Yeah.
Careful, Big E.
It's
Jack Swagger's fucked his shoulder up on that.
It's not often.
Or Wade Barrett has. Jack Swagger's fucked people up with that.
Yeah. Hashtag fuck Jack Swagger.
Hashtag we the people.
Bringing that back. Yeah, we don't really see Big E go against guys that are bigger than him very often, and Bubba is significantly bigger than Big E.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You don't really think about how big the Dudley Boys are,
No.
but they're actually fairly large individuals.
Yes, they are. Especially now that they're in shape.
Yeah.
Like, they're...
Well, it's just like you don't think of I don't think of the Dudley Boys as guys who are significantly taller than anybody else.
Oh, no. But they are.
They
But,
show
yeah,
up. and
Yeah,
they're
but
like-
Bubba is significantly taller than a lot of the guys on the roster.
yeah, they show up and I'm like, wow, I forgot how big they are because they were in a show I didn't watch. So.
All right, and for this next segment, I'm gonna give the floor to Mr. Kevin Hawk because I refuse to say this bitch's name. Take it away, Hawk.
He's talking about Nikki Bella, and the Prickly Pear. Those are the 3 names I call her.
The prickly pear?
Yes.
Is that what she doesn't
Inside
shave?
joke. Threw my own self off. She's got a whole bit. She's in this dress, showing off
It's the best part of her segment.
all of the cleavage.
Everything but the nips.
Like, all of the cleavage is showing, and Bray's in this cute little number. Fox is
Foxy
Lisa
look good.
Fox. But Fox and Bree are in charge of the celebration with a B. B stands for bitch.
Yeah.
Bitchy Bella.
Biatch.
And they're talking about, they have 298 bottles of champagne
for everything.
Which is a lot of champagne, by the way. I mean, even if everyone at your party shows up, they're all getting drunk.
That's the point. They reference the one thing that I know from Total Divas, and that's Brie mode.
Yeah.
Because Daniel Bryan's talked about it, that when Brie gets into Brie mode, she gets completely fucked up, and it's not good for anybody.
Well then.
So
yeah, talked about they were gonna get screwed up, get shit faced.
Brie mode. It's the PG version of shit face.
Yeah.
Brie mode.
And she had all the decorations, and there's a DJ, and everybody on Nikki's guest list. Nikki wrote out a guest list. Invitations have gone out to everybody on the guest list. And like towards the end, like Brie and Alicia kept like almost like they wanted to say something to Nikki, but she just kept talking over them, and then it kind of ended with her walking off, getting ready. Which, I mean, I don't understand what else she had to do to get ready, because she was like ready. There's a bouncer and a velvet rope.
Oh yeah.
That was my favorite part.
Then the Big Show is on his way to the ring for a match against Cesaro, and we have this weird little moment where Miz gives him a folder that
says confidential
like 3 times on the front of it. I'm assuming that it's a movie script that Miz is trying to, maybe win Big Show over with like, hey, I can get you in more movies, blah blah blah. Big Show just kind of like looked through it real quick and tossed it aside, and didn't give a fuck. But then this match with Cesaro was great.
Yeah, it wasn't long by any means.
No, not at all.
But it had a really good dynamic.
Cesaro with some great, innovative offense, trying to take away the knockout punch.
Yeah, you don't see it very often that someone works over Big Show's right arm.
Yes.
The arm he swings with when he punches somebody to knock them out.
Yeah.
And Cesaro kept coming up with weird little ways to counter what Big Show was doing into an arm move, or repeatedly hitting him in the arm, and those kind of things, which was very clever. Big Show worked on the ribs that have been the focal point of Cesaro's,
And the left knee.
yeah, and he started working a secondary injury, because when you're the Big Show, you can only work over one injury so much before the person dies.
Yeah. Big Show doesn't want to kill people, he just wants to hurt them.
And
Really bad.
the knee is actually ended up coming to play at the end of the match.
Yeah, Big Show sets up for the choke slam. And when he goes for the choke slam, Cesaro backflips out of it, sets up for the neutralizer, but can't get his arms around Big Show.
Big Show got a fat ass.
Big Show body drops him back. Cesaro lands on his feet, but that jacks up his knee.
Yeah, he couldn't quite keep his footing.
Yeah, and so he kind of sells that for a second, ends up turning around into a knockout punch, and Big Show picks up the win. Yeah, just great work from both these guys. A different dynamic than we usually see.
I actually want to see more of Cesaro versus Big Show.
Oh yeah, I'm down. Absolutely.
Put them on Night of Champions.
That'd be great.
For the match.
Number 1 contender faces whoever wins out of Ryback and Kevin Owens.
Sure.
Alright, then we had Renee trying to get some details out of Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns, trying to figure out who the third member of their team is going to be this Sunday Night of Champions.
Roman Reigns is mad because they beat up Randy Orton, who I suppose may be his friend. And then
his cousin Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy the cousin. That's what really...
But apparently, just like... See, this is where it's starting to get a little fishy here for me. Because just like...
Just now?
Well, I'm on board with your Dean Ambrose is eventually going to turn, but this started with Dean Ambrose's idea originally was to get Jimmy Uso. Well, now apparently whomever their tag partner is on Sunday was Dean Ambrose's idea as well. So I am completely... I have no fucking clue.
Bo Dallas.
Fuck that noise.
Because this is when they're going to reveal that Bo Dallas and Bray Wyatt are brothers, and that's how they're going to get the edge, is that Bo Dallas will have taught Ambrose and Reigns all of the secrets to beating Bray Wyatt.
I wouldn't buy it.
Undertaker.
Sure.
If anybody has the Undertaker's phone number, it's Dean Ambrose.
Dean Ambrose specifically goes through like, so I'm gonna need the Big Show, Kane, the Undertaker. Hell, throw a Boogeyman in there. I just need all the creepiest the phone numbers of all the creepiest people you can possibly find on the roster. Hell, if you can dig up Mantar's number, I'll take that too.
And Mankind's number, I need Socko's number.
Oh yeah, totally. But yeah, they're not.
Ricardo Rodriguez.
They're not telling Renee who the third member is.
She'll have to wait to Night of Champions, just like Bray Wyatt.
Keeping their lips.
It's a great idea too.
Yes.
To be completely honest, to keep it, and not
I
just
love
from,
it.
Not just from a fan standpoint, but to me, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Because why reveal who your partner's going to be before Night of Champions, giving Bray Wyatt and the family time to take out your partner?
Yeah. Considering the
Unless
fact
they're in a safe house.
yeah, you've
Or
got this
in a
person
bomb
locked
shelter.
away until Night of
Nathan Jones. He's back in prison, I guess. I don't know. He's locked away, man.
Anyway,
I'd
yeah.
pop for Nathan Jones.
I might a little bit. I know Thomas would, because Mad Max reference. He'd be like, yeah! I'm all for it. Mad Max was cool. But yeah,
Unless it was Tom Hardy.
Sure, let's keep it. Tom Hardy would be a badass. He just comes out dressed up like Bane, because he got that like flak jacket thing.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm excited to figure out who it is. I honestly don't have the slightest clue other than the rumored names that have been thrown around. But there's so many that I can't choose one. So,
Yeah.
Then we move on to Dolph Ziggler taking on Kevin Owens. There's a small little promo from Rusev before this, pretty much talking about how, all the tricks that he's been trying to pull. He scolds Summer a little bit more, saying, you shouldn't have accepted the gift, blah, blah, blah. But none of that's going to matter because at Night of Champions, he's going to break him in half. Kevin Owens and Dolph Ziggler have a pretty damn good match. Do it again?
That was my...
That's almost like a...
Almost.
It's like if Rusev gained like 400 pounds, he does a... Is that what that is?
No, I don't think so.
No. There's a lot of phlegm.
I didn't make any noise.
I'm just saying, but like if you tried to gain pounds.
Where's that cross? Sure. This match was cool. I want to say right now, this match had my spot of the night. Kevin Owens.
Shoulder to the post.
No, Kevin Owens flinging Dolph Ziggler into the timekeeper area.
Yeah, holy shit. Like, the end of the match, Kevin Owens kept trying to win by countout. Like he knocked down...
The least effort way possible.
Yeah, he was just trying not to have too much to do with Dolph Ziggler at the end.
No, because he wants to save himself for Ryback.
Yeah.
That sounds funny. He wanted to save himself for Ryback.
He wants Ryback to be his first.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, Kevin Owens just starts getting vicious towards the end, like we usually see out of Kevin Owens.
Yeah. I think it was more so because he actually couldn't pin Ziggler that he decided to go for a different method.
Like after he threw him into the timekeeper's table, like he was visibly pissed because he got in at 9, and he's like, "Are you kidding me?" Like he does not understand how Ziggler is able to keep getting back into the ring.
Speaking of Kevin Owens saying things, when he attacked Dolph Ziggler's wrist at one point, and he's like, "Oh, your wrist!
Oh, your wrist!" He's such an asshole.
It's making fun of Lana.
Oh,
by the way.
I didn't even get that.
Yeah.
The reference did not.
Didn't register to him.
No, didn't register at all. But yeah, so this match winds up in a disqualification, but not in the way you'd expect.
No.
Because Kevin Owens, you'd expect, okay, he probably just did something dickish just to lose the match, but so he could get, I don't know, an upper hand on Ziggler. No, Ryback makes his way down to the ring. Kevin Owens is actually about to do the pop-up powerbomb on the apron.
He's about to powerbomb Ziggler on the apron. Apparently Ryback knows what happens when Kevin Owens powerbombs people on the apron.
Yes. Well, it's happened multiple times. I would assume that Ryback is aware of what happens. But yeah, he bolts down to the ring tosses Kevin Owens back. Oh, Kevin Owens runs into the ring.
Yeah.
He chases him and just proceeds to beat the crap out of Kevin Owens. Attempt shell shock, which allows Kevin Owens to get away. And so Kevin Owens gets away unscathed, but Ryback is
when he gets up to the top of the ramp, he says, "Mind your own business, you big idiot."
All right.
Kevin Owens, king of the insults.
So now we had a commercial between these next 2 segments, so I'll let you let us know what happened heading into this going away party. That's what I'm calling it.
Oh.
It's a going away party for the Divas title. But then let us know what it all culminated to.
Nikki was finally ready to go to the party. And Brie and Alicia finally broke the news that nobody actually showed up.
The empty room was kind of a giveaway.
Yeah. She went in and she was trying to be all like, I'm the life of the party, and she popped a bottle of champagne that started going everywhere. Something else she's familiar with. And
Cena's dick works the same way.
then she opened her eyes and nobody was there.
And then, okay, this is the one thing I will say is that she Brie and Alicia try to tell her hey, no one showed up. She's like, oh, it's a surprise party. Where's everybody? And then they had break the fucking news to her that guess what? Nobody gives a fuck about you.
Yeah, and so she tells them to fix it.
Yeah.
And they say, okay, we will fix it, which I'm trying to figure out is how do you fix no one being there? Apparently, maybe they were going to go and start grabbing random people to take into the party. But, she wasn't quite that upset yet. And then
I think it's better.
You have a couple interruptions.
Couple of them. Yeah, party poopers and party crashers.
Yeah, Adam Rose.
It's the best thing he's done with this new gimmick.
Yeah, well, first it was PCB.
No, it was Adam Rose first.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Okay. No.
Oh, no, you're right.
It was PCB.
Right.
The Party Crasher bitches.
Okay.
The Party Crasher bitches, PCB. They came in decked out in party hats.
Yeah.
Paige had party hat horns. And
Charlotte didn't have any.
Yeah, but she was putting them on Becky.
Becky had 3. She had shoulder pads, and then she had a green one, and
Paige called her a pumpkin.
Paige said she looked like a pumpkin. That was the best part of this whole situation.
And they talked about how this party is stupid, and that it's okay. She's gonna have plenty of leftover champagne to drink her sorrows away when she loses the Divas title. And then Paige tells her to not eat so much cake.
Yeah.
And then Adam Rose shows up and very solemnly puts that her party sucks. Then she attempts to hurl a cake at Adam Rose, but he had disappeared, and it ends up hitting Alicia Fox and Brie Bella.
And then she screams, she walks away, and
knocks some more stuff down.
And I was happy.
Yeah. I noticed how awkward it looked when she threw the cake. Because it obviously didn't actually hit them in the face.
No.
And when they walked on, Brie had it smeared on her face, but Alicia Fox only put it around her face and didn't actually cover her face in cake.
Yeah.
So she somehow only got hit in the hair.
She's magic. She's got fox powers.
Oh.
Yeah. So cool.
I called that nobody was going to show up right at the get-go.
Yep. I zoned in on tits after the last thing I heard was Kim and Kanye, and then I didn't give a fuck. We have Summer Rae walk up to Dolph Ziggler and ask him about. We didn't know what it was initially when we saw it on Raw, but apparently it was a pair of earrings that he ended up getting for her. And so she's like, what was the deal with the earrings? Because those were really expensive. And he just kind of shrugs it off and says, sometimes a rose is just a rose.
Yeah, basically he means by it that it was just he said it was a gift.
It's like it was a peace offering.
Yeah, he's a gift to let him know that bygones mean bygones.
Yeah.
Bygones are bygones. Or however the fuck you say that. Letting bygones be bygones.
There you go.
Yeah, I know bygones.
Yeah, he says.
The fuck is a bygone?
I don't know. Ziggler, post in the comments what a bygone is.
But yeah, anybody, post in the comment if you know what the
No,
fuck
I
a
want
bygone
Dolph Ziggler
is.
to do it. I don't want anybody to do it. Dolph Ziggler needs to explain this to me.
Alright.
Or Summer
Dolph,
Rae.
Summer, Rusev, Lana. Anybody involved in this angle? Can you please tell me what the fuck a bygone is?
Yeah.
'Cause Ziggler wants one to be one.
But yeah, then he
Are they Transformers?
he doubles back and he says, but sometimes it could mean more. So I'm actually confused at this point. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on now. And
I still want to say that it's a trap for Summer Rae.
You think so? I hope so.
Being played off really well by Dolph Ziggler.
Because he can sell anything, bro.
Dude, he can sell drugs to CM Punk.
He can sell a double-footed drop kick from Zach Gowen.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure how to word
Double
that.
stomp.
Double stomp. That
Works
one's
better.
Fuck it. Then we had our main event. We had The Shield taking on Seth Rollins and Sheamus. This was a match. It was good.
It was on the better side of average.
I enjoyed the ending. The ending was clever because we knew from the promo earlier that there was dissension between Rollins and Sheamus. And it kind of started to fester through the match because they were like aggressively tagging each other. Sheamus was starting to get a little bit more pissed off, and Rollins was playing the slimy baby or the slimy heel.
And Rollins ended up being in a very bad position, and he needed to tag Sheamus in very badly.
Yes.
And he went for the big jumpy tag, and Sheamus dipped.
And Sheamus was like, you know what? I don't have to deal with this. And Seth Rollins was like, oh yeah, well you don't have to have the money in the bank either, and grabs the case.
That was brilliant.
And so he's holding it hostage, and Sheamus goes, give me back my case. And he jumps up on the apron, grabs the case, and gets tagged in. Well, shit.
And then Seth takes off and starts walking away, and Sheamus still wants to give Seth a piece of his mind, so he starts following Seth around the ring.
Yeah, at which point we get Dean Ambrose diving onto Sheamus, tossing him back into the ring. He stands up, gets Superman punched. Roman rolls back out of the ring. Ambrose gets back in, hits Dirty Deeds, and picks up a win for him and Roman Reigns.
What?
Wow.
And that's how this whole match definitely should have ended. Sheamus lost, and all three members of the Shield got to walk away.
But then we had a final warning from the Wyatts, a really creepy video package, which was cool. Just kind of mashing all the different promos that Bray's been doing.
Along the scenes of Orton and Uso getting beat up, and Reigns on the ground, and
different
a lot of
flashes
Braun Strowman mask.
Yes, and then it finishes with them actually talking, saying that once again, regardless of who your partner is, they all fall down. There's it doesn't matter who you choose. We're the ones that are gonna come out on top. We get Braun Strowman delivering the run at the very end, and that is what
He's the only guy, I think, that can, just by smiling, look creepier than Bray Wyatt.
Yes. He does a very good job of it.
I would not let my children near him. I think he would eat children.
I wouldn't put it past
Braun Strowman eats babies.
Eats babies. But that's it for the SmackDown Rundown. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe. Bye-bye. Click all those links down in the description, like the Facebook, the Twitter, the Tumblr, the Instagram, the Reddit, and the emails. Post in the comments. Post in the comments what you thought about SmackDown.
Who do you think is going to be Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose's partner?
Wait! Save that for the next video, which you can find on the playlist, because that's going to be Night of Champions predictions.
Just post it in both videos.
Sure. And yeah.
Comment on both of them.
And then in the next one, comment who you think is going to win.
Also, watch Raw review.
Yeah.
Watch Midweek Wrap Up.
Yeah.
Watch this video again.
Yeah.
And watch the other two videos we're going to post later.
Night of Champions predictions and the indie news.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for watching. Meet us at the predictions. And we'll see you later on at the Indie News.